Hello, Swanky, and welcome to the next episode of the Preston North End career mode. This is the return of it, as I haven't done any since the 29th of last year. You heard me, last year. Here is my side, first one I've seen since 2016. Agreed, it is only about 20 days into the new year, but we have to get this series back up and running. So I've got a little bit longer episode than usual, and I'm going to do this week of just this career mode. So if you're interested in it, unlike this first game, then it will be out for the whole game. Dominate the game in this first one, but just could not put our 4 shots on target into the goal. Second game against Norwich, a lot tougher side than Huddersfield, so need to raise our game like too much compared to Huddersfield. To be fair, we've been on a good run of form, and hopefully we can get back to it with a win against this very strong Norwich side. The thing with Norwich is they're kind of a up and down side. They're really good for the Championship and not that good for the Premier League. Here's a side. A couple of really good players. I rate Declan Rudd, but he sits on the bench. And Callum Wilson for what's his name? No, what is it? Bournemouth. That's it. Former Bournemouth player Callum Wilson. We've got former Bristol Rovers player Ellis Harrison leading our line. Kind of bit of a bulge between the sides, but it's our striker who gets the first chance and puts it past their keeper. Not sure who their keeper actually is, but it doesn't look that good to me. To be fair, this is Bet FIFA and you can't really rely on Bet FIFA, but Ellis Harrison, kind of a hero from the Bristol Rovers series I did on my old channel, and he's got us another goal here. Yusuf Malumbu putting in a cross for someone. Oh, I guess who it is. Callum Wilson and Thomas, our keeper. I can't even remember his first name anymore. So long ago I haven't done this agreement for. He's just flat-footed and cannot do anything about it. To be fair, Ryan Bennett needs to get above Callum Wilson, and that shouldn't have been a problem. Finishes 1-0 with us having the last attack of the game, and didn't really happen. Suppose if we're gonna have a draw against Huddersfield, we need at least a draw against Norwich. So similar against Leeds with my second team, some quality players in there: Jake Keane, Jermaine Beckford, Ben Pringle, a couple of youth players: Watson, Davis, Wilson Price. We went 1-0 down to score just before half time. An injury to one of our players. With swimming games, you just always have injuries. It's just something that just happens. It's just written in the storyline. And we lose 1-0 to Leeds. With my second team, it's not too bad. Hopefully we can get these draws and turn them into a win against this Birmingham side. Probably not as good as Norwich, so we can put a decent performance in against them. We can beat a very good Birmingham side by the look of it. A striker Adams up front. I can't remember his first name. No, that's Che Adams. I think it might be Che. I think I might be mixing up with someone. Back to the first side as we play this game. Through there, Harrison scored in the last game. To Lyndon Gooch, puts through Brown, one of our midfield maestros, and puts it pretty much straight at Thomas Kuszczak, but he just moves out the way of it. To be fair, former Man United keeper didn't really get anywhere near saving this, to be honest. The power on it kind of moving it the way is probably more of a flinch. Callum Robinson, star left winger, probably the most improved player on this side. Makes a big save out of Thomas Kuszczak, puts it out for a corner, Daniel Johnson whips in, and our centre back King puts it in for 2-0. 20 minutes gone, puts us 2-0 up. And we're on the road to get in our first win in 3 games. So it's not too bad from this Preston side. And our centre back, Brown, scored the first goal, puts it top bins against Kujak, and beats him for the second time this game. Kinda just put this game to bed, found a little opportunity, forward runner, past the striker, and Brown puts it 3-0 up and out of sight. And just don't know how Ellis Harrison is allowed to get past 2-3 defenders, but he does. Thomas Kujak comes out, couldn't quite gather the ball, gets a bit lucky with the finish, but deserves it with all the effort. Them 2 players just didn't get anywhere near as close enough as they should be, and he punishes them with a really good finish, to be fair, even if he did have a striker look about it. So first win of the episode, and the last win of the episode. Thanks for watching, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow for another episode of the Preston North End Career Mode.